Hey guys, how you doing today? Here we are again on live. Me, Gustavo Romero, I'm your coach, manifesting clients for you. So if you're established business owner who wants to attract more clients to you, I'm gonna give you a couple tips on how to do that. Right? So it's all about your mindset, right? We always talk coaches about your mindset and what do we mean with mindset. And I give you an example that you can try uh, every day. If you put your image, uh, take a picture on the internet, look at an image of a car, of a color of a car, and look at it all day long. I guarantee you by this same week or next week, you're gonna start seeing that car everywhere, right? So it means you're being aware now that car is being around, and you're also attracting that car to come up to front of you. So this is the kind of mindset that we tell to our clients that they need to have for the type of clients they want. You see, the typical problem that we have, especially coaches, consultants, and different business owners, is they're always trying to find a better deal for the clients instead of finding the best client for them. So how do we do this? We always try to find what is the best offer I can give to my client because I attracting clients that don't have the money to pay specifically for my services. So I want to give them a better price. Now, if you have a mass of clients that have is low income, then you have to focus on that. Now, if you are a consultant or your business is the market is quite wide, then you can attract the specific clients that are for you. I had a friend of mine is a banker, and she was only focused on companies that were doing over $100 million, and we live in an area of Naples, Florida, that not many people will believe that you can have companies that makes over $100 million in sales a year. And she found a couple companies that were doing over $1 billion in sales that are actually located in Florida, and she was targeting those companies. Now, she would have never found them if she had no make a determination of her that those companies will exist and they were available. So, in other words, what you need to do is focus on the clients that you want, the amount of money that you are going to charge for these clients, and you will attract them. What it means it works is this way: there's buyers for Ferraris, there's buyers for Hondas. And Ferrari doesn't compete with Honda, and we're not going to talk about quality, but we're going to say that the client that you seek is out there, and the client who's willing to pay for your services is out there. You just have to find and determine it yourself. Make that decision to find that specific client. Now, how do we do this? So the first way, and marketers, you can talk to a marketer, is to define your niche, define the need of your niche, and give a clear offer to your niche. So what you're going to do is you're going to put a name to your buyer. So we talk about this, about defining your avatar. Your client could be multiple clients, but you're going to start with one. It does take time. You could do it with a marketer, you could do it on your own, but basically you want to get to the point to give a name to the person you are talking to. And every time you're talking live, like what I'm doing, I'm talking to a specific person that is out there. So that person knows we're talking about him. Now, it could be broad of different people, but we're not talking to all the people. We're talking to a specific people out there in the market. Now, how do we do this? First, we're gonna understand where this person is, right? So we are giving a specific offer that it was what we call it a bait, right? It's something that the person really needs out there. And to do that, to be efficient to that, is simple like this. It's like go fishing. If a fish is eat plants, things like that, you're not gonna give them some meat or some fish. They're not gonna get to the bait. You need to know exactly the person that you're looking for. Now, this is the interesting thing. Because we are all part of a same system and we are all connected to each other, whichever characteristic you specifically want from your client, you will find them, because you will never think out of what most people are. So you will say, for example, I hear about coaches saying, I coach women who had breast cancer and they need today help to overcome the negativity of that and move into a more positive mindset and maybe start a business, right? So it's very specific, but where you're going to find them, you can find them in hospital, you can find them in group for cancer, right? So once you define the client that you want, then you're going to go to that source. I mean, you're defining it, but you're going to go to a source and you're going to look for it. And that is building a plan on what you want to do. So, for example, we'll say, okay, we want women or men, right? Women between 40 and 60 years old, single moms, maybe with a kid, or two kids, the employee, the tired of the 9 to 5, they want to become self-employed, and so you define the parameters of the person you want to work. Well, these don't only work for coaches and consultants, they also work for anybody. So if you have a business and you try to attract clients into your online business, or it's a cafe, you try to attract clients, the key thing is to see those people walking into your store. The mind works two ways, and so I understand, because I went through this a bad experience talking with someone, that we need to understand. So the thing is this: there's people in the world that have a strong mindset and people have a weak mindset. The people have a strong mindset with their mind set on getting what they want will attract people that have a weak mindset into them. I'm not trying to disqualify whether people have strong mindset or weak mindset, but the people that know what they want in life, they tend to attract and get what they want. People who go around at the store and say, "Oh, I'm just browsing around. I don't know what I want." Those people are not going to buy anything. People who go into the store and doing exactly what they want, they're going to get exactly what they want. So what we want to do and understand is that to bring in these people, you got to believe and think these people are walking into your store. They're coming to you. They're walking to you. This is very powerful. If you truly believe that you can attract people, but by simply thinking about them, that it makes a completely change in your game, right? It happened, but you got to believe it. You got to see people walking into the store. I remember a long time ago, I was renting motorcycles, and I opened the store. I didn't promote anybody, but I knew that people will eventually show up. The first weekend, no one showed up. The second weekend, people was just passing by. The third weekend, I have a completely full store. People were asking how much the motorcycle were getting rented, and I was doing very good, right? And so you need to believe that when you see yourself, that people are gonna come into the store, gonna ask questions, you're gonna get that happen. If you don't see that and you're just wishing things, then that's not gonna work out. Focus on the client you want. Focus on the value that you're going to provide. Remember, opportunity is always there. There's always opportunities. The opportunity is the solution of a problem. Find people that have a problem and give them a straight solution. Once you give them the straight solution, they'll take it and that becomes an opportunity. So you can find 1,000 of people that want your product or services. You just have to believe they are waiting for you and they are not happy with the result they get. All right, guys. So thank you so much for your time, and I look forward to have you. If you have any questions or concern, you can always reach out to me via email, or you can reach out to me via messages. Um, at the same time, I want to invite you to an event, a free event we're having tomorrow at 7 p.m. Eastern time. We specifically choose this time because we have a lot of people before they couldn't make it in the middle of the day. So we make it at 7 p.m. Give yourself the opportunity to participate and join us in this event. It's free. There's no charge for you to participate in it. We're going to have questions and answer right after the event. So come up. Any question you might have, how to manifest things, how to lose weight, or anything that you want, tell us, and we'll give you some instruction on what to do. and then will invite us to work with us and achieve your goals, of course. Thank you and have an amazing day. Bye bye.